Welcome back. After jurors were sent home last week in the Kirk Cornish trial following reports that a juror had close relations to opposition leader Michael Pintard, FNM chairman Dr. Dwayne Sands is questioning the jury selection process, noting that the leader, Pintard, played no role in this recent jury selection.
Certainly, you know, we are a small society and people are related in ways that you wouldn't know unless you ask. And, you know, that doesn't mean that certainly Mr. Pintard was aware that somebody was selected for this particular trial. And so I say that the independent judicial arm of government needs to look at the process to determine whether or not they could have done things a little bit differently and better.
When asked if he believes the jury selection process should be reconsidered, Dr. Sands shared the following recommendations.
This is a pretty embarrassing issue to have a case thrown out in this manner. But it is the right thing to do. Justice must not only be done, it must be seen to be done. And so the hope is that moving forward, there's a robust examination of the type of questions that should be asked of all jurors to determine whether they qualify or are disqualified for a particular matter. And I think our judiciary, headed by our Chief Justice, and all of the other officers of the court are perfectly able to do that.
There has been some recommendations by senior legal professionals in country to do away with the jury system and go to trials by judge. However, there has been some pushback against this idea as well. The Bahamas will have at least one relay team competing at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games after the team of Stephen Gardner, 16-year-old Shania Adderley, Alonzo Russell, and Shawnee Miller-Weibo won the second round qualifying heat of the mixed relays in a new national record time, 3 minutes, 12.81 seconds, shaving nearly 2 seconds off the old national record. The Bahamas earned one of 14 available spots to go directly into the semifinals at the Olympic Games. Unfortunately, the Bahamas men and women's 4x4 and 4x1 relay teams failed to earn a spot in the top 14 countries, and they will have until June 31st to claim one of 2 remaining spots left open by World Athletics. The United States dominated, but there were great performances all around, including a thumbs up to the local organizing committee on production aspects of the relays. The next World Relay will be hosted by China. If you are the owner of a vehicle and try to license your vehicle in recent times, you would know that the Road Traffic Department does not have new license plates available for the past 3 months or so. Well, on Thursday, the Minister of Transport, Jobeth Kobe Davis, provided the motoring public with an update.
So our printing machine, we were assessing that. We have to do a full maintenance on the printers. We're looking to get some support of printing of the plates by the Ministry of Works. They also have a printing machine, so we've been speaking with them. There's an agreement to let them bring us some help and support, and we should hopefully be able to get that backlog cleared up very soon. It's unfortunate, but sometimes these are the things that you're faced with in terms of dealing with machines that you have no control in they're working or when they're not. But we're working really hard to do an overhaul of the machines and then be able to provide a clear assessment of the plates and where we are and get people back on track with getting them. And that should be in another week or two, that be able to see more of that backlog cleared up.
Until they are able to issue new license plates, the Road Traffic Department will issue an official letter that you can show officers in the event you are pulled over in a traffic stop before your new license plate arrives. And finally, on Thursday, CIBC Caribbean announced that its Bay Street branch will close permanently on Friday, May 31st. CIBC Caribbean Managing Director Dr. Jackie Bend said the bank recognizes that its clients' needs are changing and that they remain committed to meeting those needs by placing more focus on evolving technology and creating product options that focus on security, convenience, and ease of doing business. Dr. Bend noted that there will be no job losses as a result of the closure and employees will be redeployed to other branches. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jerino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.